Hey, this is Paul Secord, the Gospel Road Coach. I'm coming to you today from my home in Nashville, Tennessee. Pay to play. Pay to play. You've gotten these phone calls. Hey, we want you to come be a part of our convention. It only costs you $400 and we're going to let you sing for 15 minutes. Don't do it. That doesn't work. Pay to play creates fake environments. And fake environments don't do you any good out in the real world. Here's an analogy. Pay to play creates zoo animals. Zoo animals. You go to the zoo, you see the lion, he's got the big sign, the king of the jungle. They bring him his meat every day. But if you actually put him out in the jungle, that guy's gonna get mauled in a month. He'll starve out there. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to make ends meet on his own. Same with a pay-to-play event. There was a group I heard about. It's a regional group. I think they're in Michigan. They drove all the way across the country to go to this famous gospel music convention. They got the booth, they got a little bit of stage time, they did the showcase, they sang at an amusement park. They did all the things that you're supposed to do. They bought the whole bill of goods. $10,000 later, they drove back home in the minivan that they tour in the following weekend. Didn't have a place to sing. Didn't have a crowd to sing to. What did that $10,000 do for them? Well, some that try to sell you on that would tell you that maybe you learned something in the industry, maybe you connected, maybe you networked with people. You know, you got to be up on a stage that big names and radio stars are on. That's great for one weekend. And you know what? If you want to stay connected with those people and you have $10,000 to throw at it, then go have a good time. Have a wonderful time. I have no problem with that. What I have a problem with is the promise that that's going to make you something in the industry. The other 51 weekends of the year, you still have to put it together. You still have to go out there and try to make your ministry or your music successful. Pay to play exists because we don't like to wait. It's all about time. All the modern conveniences that we know and that we appreciate and that we use every day, all of them have bought us one thing: time. That's why pay to play exists. We're sold that it's a shortcut, but there's no shortcut for taking years to build a platform, to build an audience, to pour into their lives, and then they support you because you've built this big thing. That takes years to do. Pay to play cannot accomplish that. It simply can't. Also, if saving time is your thing, get a mentor, get a coach. Find somebody else that's made 1,000 mistakes and maybe they can help you dodge 500 mistakes and you'll get there even quicker. That's a great way to win. That group that spent $10,000 traveling across the country to go to a convention, they could have made themselves Facebook or Instagram famous with $10,000. I'm not joking. They could have spent $3,000 on a bang-up video. They could have spent another grand, $1,500 in a great studio making that song sound great. And then they could have spent $500 a month for a year getting that song out to everyone, everywhere, all over Facebook, all over Instagram, and had a more dynamic impact on Southern gospel music industry than 20 groups that went to a pay-to-play event. If you've got $10,000, that's how you spend it. Don't go give it to one person that sells you on the glimmer of one stage on one weekend. If you need help with any of this stuff, I'm here to help. I'm looking for leaders in our industry. I'm looking for leaders in our industry that have the keys to success and don't hide them in their vest. I'm looking for industry leaders that have the key in their hand and open that hand and say, this is how you get here. This is how you get here. You put Jesus first. Then you put your fans there. Then you give your music everything you got. Then you work really, really hard. Then you find a coach or a mentor to help you navigate the map. But nobody's out there saying that stuff. Instead, they're saying, come sing on our stage for the weekend. You're going to feel famous for about 15 minutes. And then you're going to feel broke. Don't do it. Until next time, this is Paul Secord, the Gospel Road Coach, and I'll see you out there.